Hey everybody, it's Melissa. Just doing my question and answer video because you guys have lots and lots of questions, which is good. I have 2 pages. There's 34 questions, but I want to start off by saying I apologize for the part 2 video of the day in the life. For some reason, my computer's not saving it as a file. It's really annoying, but right now the part 2 of part 2 is uploading onto YouTube right now. Yeah. And I haven't really been on my Facebook because I've been gone all weekend doing something with my church, so, yeah. Oh, by the way, look at my hair. It's braided all the way back and goes into a ponytail over here. And I had a ribbon, but I took it out because I took a nap. Anyways, okay. Question 1. Sorry, that's my boss. And I'm going to time this. Okay. Question number 1. What am I required to do while I'm working? I am required to do her laundry, to cook breakfast, dinner, lunch for Alessandra, 2 or 3 days a week. I cook dinner for the family, for everybody. I am in charge of taking out her trash, brushing her teeth, all like the daily care of her. That's pretty much all. There isn't really much. It's just pretty much just taking care of a child to the extent, but nothing major. Oh, I'm also in charge of taking the dog out for her walks, for bathroom breaks and stuff. What do I do on my days off? My days off are Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays I sleep in as late as I possibly can unless there's something going on. And then usually I clean my apartment on Saturdays. Then on Sundays I go to church Sunday morning, and then Sunday nights I volunteer at like a non-profit organization. It's actually called With Love from Jesus. People can come in from anywhere and not have to be asked questions, and if they need food and everything, people donate food. Grocery stores donate food. But that's about what I do on my days off, and I watch TV and I'm on the computer, and I mean occasionally I'll go out with friends and stuff. How long am I planning on being a nanny for Alessandra? My goal, and I'd like to go beyond that, my goal is to be her nanny until she's 5. What does my family think about me living away from home? Well, my brother is the oldest. I'm the youngest of 4. He lives in the same town as my parents do still, and my sister went away to college in Florida, stayed there because she met her husband, and she lives in Florida. My other sister lives in Virginia Beach. That's where she met her husband, and after she got done with college, they got married and moved to Virginia Beach. And so I got done with my schooling and moved to North Carolina. They're okay with it. I mean, obviously, you know, it's sad for them and everything, but they were fine with it. How old am I? This is question number 5. How old are you? I am 22. I just turned 22 January 7th. Question 6. What did the parents do that you work for? I cannot give you that information. I had to sign a contract, and I'm not allowed to give out information of what they do. So I can't answer that question. Number 7. Do you do everything as far as bathing and dinner, or do the parents take over when they get home? I do not do the bathing unless I have her more than whatever. I work from 7:30 a.m. to anywhere between 5:45 and 6:30. And Alessandra goes to bed at 7:30. Her mom, when they get home, they are totally taking care of her. Like, I'm done for the whole entire night, which is good. But I usually eat dinner with them. Sorry, my phone was flashing. But yeah, I usually eat dinner with them. Like I said before, I do dinners 2 or 3 times a week. And then bathing, she gets her bath at night, so unless I have her for like a night shift or a longer period like I did last week, I don't give her bath. Question 8. What do you do when you're done for the day? I go downstairs, or I go down to my apartment, and I watch TV, and I get on the computer, and I take a shower. I take showers at night. There's no way I'm getting up earlier to take a shower in the morning. Just not happening. Or else, like, I'll go watch a movie with a friend. Wednesday nights, I go to church. I'm in charge of, like, the kids' choir. Do you plan on being a nanny forever, or is there something else you want to do? I'm planning on being a nanny for as long as I can. What with the economy now, it might be hard to find a job after this one. And if that's the case, then I would like to either go back to school to get my business degree, or open a daycare for disabled children, or if I don't go to school, at least be a manager up there or something for disabled children's daycare. How many kids do you want to have in the future? I would like to have 5, and I want to adopt 1. What are the names you have chosen for your future children? My boy is going to be named Chase. This all depends on the husband. On my husband, the baby's dad. Chase, which is Chase or Chais. I like that spelling. And then whatever the dad's middle name or first name would be the baby's middle name. And then for a girl, it has to be, the Hope has to be in the name for my first girl. I'm going to stop this and let me just check this for just a second. Yeah, I'm going to stop this and then I will start another one. Okay, so, anyways, for my daughter, like I was saying, is, Hope has to be in it. My, aunt's middle name is Kimberly Hope. My cousin's middle name, that's older than me, is Pamela Hope. I'm Melissa Hope, and my cousin below me is Breelyn Hope. So, but I kind of want my daughter's name, I wanted it to be Tiffany Hope. Tiffani, Tiffany rather than the Y. Because I just love that name, and I thought Tiffany Hope went together. But then when I moved to North Carolina, there are 2 Tiffany's that I just can't stand. I just don't like them. Like my card that Alessandra got me for my birthday. Anyways, but so I just want the name to be Hope. I don't have a first name. I like Shaylee, Chyllee, or not CH, SHAYLEE, or LEIGH, Shaylee Hope, or I like that one. Let's see, where am I at? What is your favorite food? Well, let me tell you. My boss, the mom, makes these epic noodles that I could eat like a pound of. Not really, but it feels like I could. What it is, it's just regular spaghetti noodles, and then she takes 1 egg per, like 1 egg feeds like 3 people, like with it. And you boil the noodles, then you take the noodles out, or you strain it, and then you put about a cup of Parmesan cheese. After you put it back into the pan, you put the egg in, unboiled, you just throw it in, and then you put a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, and then you can add your own cheese, or depending on whatever cheese you want, and you just mix it together, and the egg, because the noodles are still hot, the egg like cooks through it. Oh, it is so good. Like, but I love pasta, so that's, if I had to choose like a kind, it'd be like Italian would be my favorite like type of food. But that's my favorite food. Alessandra's favorite food. Her favorite food is sausages. She can eat like those Italian sausages that you would put on like a bun and you eat them at like fairs or carnivals or something like that. Hers, That's her favorite thing. She loves that. And she loves broccoli and macaroni and cheese. So macaroni and cheese, broccoli, sausage, oh, and yogurt. That's also her favorite. What are my hobbies? My hobbies are, I love playing volleyball, but I don't play volleyball anymore. I love scrapbooking, and I love making bows. I'm not very good at it, but I like to do it, to learn how to. And I love to sing. Love to sing. And question 15. I have 34, so it's going to be a couple videos. 15. Since I work from early in the morning till when she goes to bed, do the parents spend time with her? And like I said, I work from like to about 6:30, and yes, the parents have her every Saturday, every Sunday. She knows who her mommy is, and she knows who her daddy is. So yes, they do spend time with her. Do you watch any other nannies on YouTube? No, because I can't find any. So if you guys find any, tell them to me. I have a Facebook fan page that I'll put the link below in this. And I also have a blog TV, and I go live on that sometimes. But when I go live, I post it on my Facebook fan page. So in order for you to know when I go live, I mean, you can get an email, but if you just see my Facebook, I'll post it on there with the link. But yeah, there's no other nannies, and that's why I wanted to do this for people that were nannies, or wanted to be a nanny, or just wanted to know what nannies do. And there is a difference between nannies and babysitting. It took me a long time to figure that out, but I'm certified. I went through schooling and back for this. Like, it's crazy. It was one of the hardest things. But it was so much fun, and I would do it all over again if I had to, if, like, certification ended. But it's like a diploma. You are always going to be certified in it. It's not like something where you have to keep going and taking tests like CPR certification. It's one certificate like you went at college, and that's your degree. That's my diploma. Sorry, that was kind of off track. What are my 5 favorite YouTubers? Obviously Gabe and Jess, because that's how most of you guys know me. So Jessica, congrats on her almost having the babies, on the boys. Lindsay Baby, Miss Mommy, Melissa, capital M on all of those. Teen Mommy 2010, but she never updates anymore, so I'm not necessarily counting that as one, but I watched her all the time, but she doesn't update. 14, number 14, and then Teen Angel. I just started watching her, because she started talking to me, and I'm really good friends with her. And you guys should go and subscribe to her. She's really nice and sweet. Another one, these next two, they're singing ones, because I love to sing, but it's B as in brown, V as in volcano, H as in heart, and then it's 0, 7, 1, 4. So B, V, H, 0, 7, 1, 4. And then the other one's Dave's Highway, Daves, next word, Highghway. They're a brother and 2 sisters. They're teenagers. Let me see the time. A couple more minutes. Do you have any rules from the parents? The only rules I have is I can't have friends over while I'm working. I can to an extent, but that's what the contract says. But they're really nice, so sometimes if I just let them know, it's okay. And I am not allowed to drink while I'm watching her, which is perfectly fine because I don't really drink at all anyways. If I drink, it's like a margarita, like when I go out, and I don't like going out to dinner. Like, I don't go out to bars. I'm by myself. I don't do that. And then my favorite TV shows. Alright. I will tell you this, and then I'll do another one and stop at number 20. This is question 19. Favorite TV shows. Make It or Break It is probably my ultimate favorite TV show. Secret Life, I like that. I really like it. And I was in love with it when it first came on. But now, like, everyone is sleeping with everybody else's exes, and it's just, sometimes it's kind of annoying. So we'll see about this season coming up next week. The Bachelor, love The Bachelor. The Voice, Switched at Birth, love that show. I'm doing a sign language in class right now, so I'm love watching them and seeing what things they do. Teen Mom 1 and 2, and also 16 and Pregnant. Real World and The Real World Challenge. Jersey Shore. I like it, but I started watching it from the beginning, so now I'm like not addicted to it because I don't like freak out about when it comes on, but like if I miss an episode, it's okay. Sweet Home Alabama, it's kind of like The Bachelor, except it's on CMT, and it's, they say it's a girl, and they get 10 city guys and 10 country guys, and then it's just like The Bachelor after that. And also American Idol. I'm not a fan of this season, so, alright, be back for question 20. Okay, so question 20. Favorite animals to have as pets? Well, I'm allergic to almost every animal there is. Anything with fur, I'm allergic to. But Bella, I can have Bella, she's over there laying on the floor. I'm not allergic to her because she's a Labradoodle, which the only part lab she has is the color of her skin, or of her hair. And she has hair, not fur. So, that's always good. Best thing, I like birds and stuff, but they make a mess and they're always annoying. Fish, picking up fish. Okay, so I ended with the pets. Sorry, I didn't have any memory left on my thing, so I had to delete a couple things. The best thing about being a nanny. I think the best thing about being a nanny is probably just seeing them develop and seeing how much of an influence and impact you put on their life. But that's probably my best, my favorite part. And it's an awesome experience. Like, to say that you moved away from home, knowing nobody, like, it's a crazy experience, but it's fun. It's exciting. Sorry, my back is killing me. The worst thing about being a nanny, I would say, is moving away and not knowing anybody. And that was extremely hard for me. Sorry, my back is just killing me. That was hard for me, but now, like, I love it in North Carolina. It is, like I don't want to go back. Like, I say I want to go back, but in the long run, I don't want to go back. But it's probably just because sometimes you're alone, but lately I've been getting some good friends, and so it's all good. Let's see. Are you worried that getting closer to her will affect you because some days she won't need a nanny? Question number 24 goes along with that, so I'm just going to ask it, or tell you. It says, do you think you will always have contact with her some kind of way? And I'm not really worried about getting closer to her, because I know she won't need a nanny sometime. She won't always need one. But her sisters, with Facebook and everything, her sisters love me, so if I do leave, I think we'll end on a good note, because the parents and I get along very well. So I think I probably will in some cases. I want to see how she grows up and what she's going to be, and all that kind of stuff. So, question number 25. Do her parents know that you put her/your story on YouTube? What do they think? They know that I put stuff on YouTube and Facebook. They don't really say much about it. And am I dating anybody? No. I broke up with my boyfriend because he cheated on me. Really long story. But yeah, we're not together. I've been single since November of 2000. Nope. It was about January of 2011. And I'm perfectly fine with it because it's going to take me a long time to trust somebody again. Would you feel comfortable telling us how much you get paid? I'm not going to tell you the exact number, but I will tell you I get paid about the same wages a teacher does. But I'm just going to say that. Is this my first job? It's my first professional nanny job, yes. I babysat before, but yes, my first nanny job. Siblings. How many siblings do you have? Or how many siblings do I have? I have 3. I have a brother who's 30, a sister who's 28, and a sister who's 25. Would you want to do nannies, would you want to do nannies? Ha ha ha. Would you want to be a nanny overseas? My answer to that is actually no, because I have a really good reason for that. I went to Switzerland with this family for 4 weeks at working, and it was very stressful for me because I don't know any other language other than sign language. And being away from family is one thing, but being that far away from family and not really being able to talk to them that much because it's expensive to call and you have the computer, maybe like a short-term thing, but not forever, no. What made me want to be a nanny? What made me want to be a nanny is I knew I wanted to do something to impact children's lives, but I knew I didn't want to be a teacher because I don't have patience for a group of kids all the same age. Like, being a nanny, you can have a lot of children, but they're not all the same age, and I think that's just annoying to me. I mean, I'm sure I could do it, but I just don't want to do that. And my mom had an in-home daycare while we were growing up, and my mom always told me that I would always go to the babies, and she knew I was going to work with children. How much does it cost for nanny school, and where is it at? It costs probably total, including food and books and tuition and your security deposit and gas and all that kind of stuff. It costs about $14,000, and that's all out of pocket. You cannot get like a grant or a scholarship for that. So it all comes out of pocket / loan, but that is pocket because you have to pay it back, which is what I'm in the process of doing. Oh, and it's in Chagrin Falls, Ohio, Chargin Falls, Ohio. I'll put the link to the website down below. And then this question has been answered, or has been asked several times. It says, do you have permission to do this? Yes, I do. They told me that it's okay to put my stuff on the internet, put pictures of her on the internet, whatsoever. As long as I don't give out information on where they live and all that kind of stuff. And then the necklace she wears has been asked quite a bit too. Oh, what's up? This is question 34. It's the last one. What necklace is she wearing? She has on a necklace you'll see in like the Lifetime or the Day in the Life video. It's an amber teething necklace. You just wear it around your neck, and it's supposed to just touch her skin, like not go over her clothes. And it's like a homeopathic thing. Like if the amber stone is supposed to do something, and it makes her stop drooling, and the pain isn't bad. So I'll put the website. We get it off of Amazon. It's really good because she was crying. But then we got that, and it helped so much. So that's about it. If you have any other questions, you can put them down below. But I'm sure I'm about to run out of time. So all right. Thank you. Bye.